Did you know that a single letter once flipped a kingdom on its head during the Dark Ages? Welcome back to Fascinating History, the show where tales from the past come alive. Today we're diving into an era where whispers and secrets could determine a nation's fate. Picture the shadowy Dark Ages, a time where power was gripped by force and cunning. But here, amidst the darkness, a curious tale of intrigue and deception shines. Imagine a world where castles silhouetted the horizon, knights rode under the banner of kings, and a kingdom's destiny hung by a thread, a mere letter. To truly grasp this story, we must travel back to the late 9th century in the heart of Europe. Our setting, the Kingdom of East Francia, a place burdened with political tension and divided loyalties. Here, Charlemagne's descendants squabble like clashing swords over territories and power. As the sun rises upon this fractured realm, we meet our central figure, Count Eberhard of Franconia, a man caught in a web of ambition and loyalty. Count Eberhard was more than just a noble. He was a strategist, a man torn between allegiance to his king and aspirations of his own. Eberhard's presence was commanding, broad shoulders, a hawk's gaze, but his mind was his sharpest weapon. His quest? To cement Franconia's power despite the king's weakening grasp. In the kingdom's midst was an opposing figure, Archbishop Liutbert of Mainz. Liutbert, a religious leader with the ear of the king and a believer in divine destiny guiding the realm. His mind, sharp as his bishop's staff, saw importance in every flicker of candlelight in the cathedral. But as whispers swirled around, distrust and power plays were inevitable. The two characters were driven by distinct goals. Eberhard sought dominance for Franconia while remaining a loyal subject, his loyalty paper-thin when tipped against self-gain. Liutbert dreamed of a kingdom following divine will, undivided by feudal ambitions. The heart of our story lies in a pivotal moment, a secret letter. It was a document of clandestine intentions, supposedly forged by Eberhard's rivals. A letter intending to accuse Eberhard of treason against his king. Treason, a word so potent, its accusation alone could turn allies into foes, sealing one's fate in parchment. And so the battle of intrigue began. This letter initiated a chess match of epic proportions. Eberhard, suspecting foul play, knew that his next move had to be more calculated than ever. He turned to a trusted ally, a scribe known simply as Auric, a seasoned man with ink-stained fingers and eyes that missed nothing. Auric was tasked with a monumental challenge: decipher the authenticity of this treacherous ink, ensuring that the real puppeteer was revealed and Eberhard's name was cleared. The stakes were high: loyalty, power, and not just Eberhard's, but Franconia's fate depended on their success. As Auric delved into the depths of the manuscript, he uncovered minute details: ink discrepancies, strange phrases, altered language forms. In a time when written word was sacrosanct and knowledge sparse, this skill was unparalleled. It was an uphill battle against a clock that ticked louder than cannon fire. Meanwhile, Liutbert pushed for swift action, petitioning the king for immediate judgment, whispering into royal ears about the sanctity and unity of the realm needing protection. His sermons became veiled calls to action, a divine plea for the removal of snakes within. Eberhard, with mounting pressure, faced growing isolation as whispers turned friends into frenemies. All awaited the king's decision. Tensions simmered within the court, boiling into a cauldron of suspicion and dread. But then, the breakthrough. Auric's findings were irrefutable. The evidence dismantled the forgery. Armed with proof, Eberhard presented his case to the king, a blend of relief and resolve etched on his face as the court held its breath. The king, shrewd as ever, analyzed the evidence. Realizing the ruse, he smothered the accusation against Eberhard, unveiling the conspiracy for all to see. Throughout the court, the sound of swords sheathing resonated, order restored momentarily from suspicions and paranoia. Eberhard's name was cleared, his loyalty to both king and Franconia fortified, an echo of triumph for justice and cunning, and a severe caution against the webs of deceit that threatened to choke. The takeaway from this forgotten tale is clear. Truth has a way of exposing itself, even in the direst situations. And in such politically charged times, letters and ink wield power as tremendous as any sword. But most importantly, never underestimate the quiet intelligence of those who can turn mere ink into narrative reveals and grand plot twists. Thank you for watching Fascinating History. Be sure to subscribe for more incredible stories from the past. What untold stories will we uncover next? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, remember, the past is never dead. It was not even past.